is up, guys? I'm going to be talking about wallets today, specifically my wallet collection that I have. I mentioned it in my last short. I went over the cards that I keep in my wallet, but I want to go over my actual wallet collection today, so that's what we're going to do. I have quite a few. I have 8 wallets currently. I really only use 2 of them, but I'll go over all the ones and when I used them, what I like about them. There's no bifold or trifold wallets in this collection. It's card holders only. I just don't carry a lot of cash. I prefer to use cards for everything. As you guys have probably guessed by this channel and all the credit card videos that I've made, I tend to stick with card holders, and I only really carry 3, maybe 4 or 5 cards maximum if I'm traveling. My insurance card, car insurance, my loyalty stuff like AAA, all of that is actually kept in my card wallet on my phone. I love having that phone thing. But anyways, regardless, I'm gonna go over what wallets I do have in my collection, what I use most frequently, and why I decided to buy these different wallets. Number 1, I'm gonna start with this one from Lost Dutchman Leather. This is a company based in Arizona. A guy called Nate makes these wallets with his team, and I really like it. I think he's a young guy, and you can tell that he's put a lot of thought into the designs. They have a lot of different designs on their site. I do like these smaller, slim wallets. I do keep them in my back pocket, but they're really good for front pocket use as well. But Lost Dutchman Leather is their branding right here. I actually got my initials engraved. You can see right there. So it's just one tab you pull out, and then you keep all your cards in here. And then on the back, you can put cash back here. So if I have a $20 bill or $40 or something, I really just like these top opening ones, and this one's very secure. It's very sturdy. It's a thick leather. Smells like leather. That's one of my favorite parts about owning leather wallets, is just being able to smell that leather. You can tell it's genuine, which is super nice. So Nate, Lost Dutchman Leather, keep up the good work. Really like your wallets. Number 2, this is the one that gets used second most if I had to pick one out of all the other wallets that I have. This one is made by OpenSea Leather. It's a company based in Hawaii. You can actually pick like the stitching that you want. Again, I just like these top opening. I like these top opening wallets. My biggest gripe and why I don't, this one is very sturdy and very well made, you can tell. The reason I don't use this one as often is just because this isn't very flush. Like, to me, it feels like it can come out super easily, and it hasn't, but this isn't quite flush. Do you see this lip sticking out a little? And I'm sure you could push it in more and all that, but I'm just not the biggest fan. Again, you open it from the top, and then you put your cards in here. You can tell it's high quality. The leather on this is even better than the Lost Dutchman one, but I just can't get past this. I just don't use it as much, so we'll move on. Before I use either of these wallets, I went with a company called Loyal Strickland. I actually found them through Peter McKinnon, who's an EDC guy. He goes through different wallets, cameras, pocket knives, just different gear that he carries around on his person. Learned about this company from him, and I actually own 3 different wallets from this company. So Loyal Strickland, it's a Tennessee-based company. These are what I started with. It's a top opening. If you're not sensing a theme, it's the top opening version. This is pretty wide though. This is still one of my favorite ones. I really like this wallet just because of, I mean, I think I got this in 2020, so you can tell I put some wear on that. Do you see how there's the indent from me sitting on it, just my cards being in there? The patina that this has on it, you probably can't tell. I'll show you. I have a brown wallet, so I have a tobacco wallet from the same maker where you can see the patina better, but this is what I started with. So 6 years ago, this is my first card holder wallet that has that top opening. This is when I switched from a bifold into this kind of wallet. Yeah, I really like this one. It was just too wide for me, so I don't need something that's this big. So I then went with the tobacco one. So this, look at how much smaller. So he made a Johnny, it's called the Johnny wallet, and he made the Johnny Slim, and look at how much smaller it is. And this one, it's almost perfect. I can't think, other than the color, which is why I went back to, this is the only tobacco wallet. All the other ones I have are black, but I still, just smells like leather. And do you see the patina on this thing? Like, from being in my pocket and just from years, I think I used this for 2 or 3 years. I don't know. There's just something about seeing it age and everything like that, but look at that. I don't know, that's the second wallet I got from them. And then I got a third one, or the 2 same types of leather. You can tell they're just durable. This one is another Johnny Slim, but it's in a different leather and it's very thin. I like this design, but if I were to get another one, it would be something like this, but in the black color. I just couldn't, this is so thin. I don't know, it's very flimsy. I'm sure it would last a while. I just didn't like it. I still have it, but I don't plan on using it anytime soon. These are 3 wallets from Loyal Strickland that I've been through. So we're at 5 wallets so far. The next one I have is from a company called Bellroy. I actually like Bellroy products a lot, like their travel wallets for passports and stuff like that, but this is another card holder. So it's a card holder like this. You can put a card in the front. They have another slot in the back, and then typically you put all your cards in here, and then it's got the tab on the back. So if you have 3 or 4 cards, you just put it in there, pick out whatever card you're using, you push it back down, and that tab is just back here. I don't know, I just didn't end up liking this one as much. It's just kind of finicky. The fact that I have to use a pull tab to kind of get my cards out. Just didn't end up liking it. So I like how it feels, very sturdy again, but just not my favorite. So, but they do have that owl on there, their design, which is pretty cool. It's kind of interesting that I got influenced. I saw ads on Instagram for this wallet. So it's got this koi fish design. It's very fancy. It's from a company called Izuki. I think that's how it's pronounced. I was influenced to get it, and I think they said it's made in Japan. I don't know if it is, but they say it's made in Japan. Again, yeah, I used it for like a week, and I don't like these type of card holders for some reason. I just tend to always go back to, you know, something like these two, which again, I rotate between these two every day, maybe every other day or something like that. Depending on what I'm feeling like. But this one, look at the design. I mean, it's very fancy. It's high quality. It's this type of holder I can't get behind. And this was the most expensive by far. I think this was $100, maybe more than that. I'll put links to all the wallets that I did buy in the description, just so you guys can take a look if you want. There won't be any referrals or anything, but I always end up going back to this one. If I were to get another wallet currently, I would probably go back to Loyal Strickland. Again, this was my second favorite. I had used this one the longest for 3 or 4 years. I don't know how to describe the leather unless you're holding it and you compare it to other ones. It's thinner than this. I really like this wallet, right, from Lost Dutchman, but I love this wallet, and the leather is just a little bit thinner, but it still feels just as durable, which is pretty cool. And the patina on this, and maybe it's because it's a tobacco color, I don't know how to describe what that patina looks like, but the use and just how smooth, just incredible. After all of these wallets that I own, if I were to get another one, it would end up being another Loyal Strickland Johnny Wallet Slim, and I would just get it with a black leather and then hope that the patina ends up looking as good as this one does. Alrighty guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure to leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't. It means a lot to me. I'll be back again soon with another video. Until then, have a great day. Okay, bye.